Manchester United may be able to sign Brighton star Carlos Baleba in a cut-price deal this summer as they look to strengthen their midfield, according to the Daily Mail. The Red Devils are looking to bolster their squad in 2026 after spending over £200 million to freshen up their attack last summer on Matheus Cunha, Brian Mbeumo and Benjamin Sesko, with midfield now seen as the next priority. Brazil star Casemiro has confirmed that he will leave the club at the end of his contract in the summer, while there are question marks about the futures of Bruno Fernandes and Manuel Ugarte, and United have already identified one star who could come in to help replace them. Baleba, who has been described as phenomenal, was a top target for the Red Devils last summer as they looked to get a midfielder signing over the line too, only for Brighton to rule out a sale at that stage of the window. It was understood that any deal would likely have cost around £100 million for the Cameroon international, with Brighton believing the fees of Moises Caicedo and Declan Rice set the barometer for any transfer involving their star man. United have retained an interest in the 22-year-old all season, despite his struggles for form for the Seagulls, and while club CEO Paul Barber denied that there has been any talks this month or that there is any intention to sell Baleba, rumours continue to swirl. Now, it's reported by Mail Sport that there is a belief within the Premier League that despite their public stance, Brighton would be willing to sell Baleba this summer, but any fee would be north of £60 million, and likely around £75 million, a fairly hefty discount on the £100 million mooted in the summer. United's midfield clearly lacks legs to get around the pitch, and having someone who specialises in breaking up play for the opposition, but is also technically adept on the ball himself would be ideal for them. Regardless of who the next manager at Old Trafford will be, the squad will be better off for having a player like Baleba in it, and since Declan Rice and Moises Caicedo are unavailable, there aren't many players better than the Cameroonian at what he does. It's a chance to finally get the midfield back up to the standard it's supposed to be at to compete at the highest level, and with his price seemingly falling, there's no better time to get a deal done. Baleba is one that many expect to remain high on the shortlist, not least given United tried to bring forward that move last summer late in the window amid pressure from Amorim to bolster that position to make his 3-4-2-1 system thrive. United are understood to be less concerned than some supporters with Baleba's dip in form at Brighton so far this season. His displays at the Africa Cup of Nations with Cameroon proved a timely reminder of his capabilities. Brighton have made all the right noises about not selling 22-year-old Baleba, but around the league there is a feeling that Brighton will cash in come June and Baleba will be on the move for a price tag north of £60 million, likely closer to £75 million. Physicality is a key area of focus, and Baleba would elevate the physical floor of United's midfield immeasurably, just as Moises Caicedo did for Chelsea after he left Brighton in a £115 million move. Many have speculated that United could sign 2 out of the 3 aforementioned names. If true, fans could be in for an exciting summer window. But until then, Carrick needs to keep working his magic to ensure United qualify for the Champions League next season.